Good morning, everybody. It's the Savage Stacker. All right, so I finally got it in the mail. What I got is a 1 ounce cast lion head gold bar directly from Scottsdale Mint. And this weighs exactly 1 troy ounce. And boy, they scratch easy. Like I literally just took it out of the package for you all. Individually serialized, and 4.9's fine, 1 troy ounce, Scottsdale Mint. I've been wanting one of these since they came out in 2020, and the original one said minted during the CV pandemic, and I wanted one back then, but I was on a buffalo kick, so instead I got a bunch of buffaloes. And I kind of find it hard to believe that that is 1 ounce, and so is that. And let's look at the size differences here. So between these, all three of these are 4.9's fine. So we got a maple, we got a buffalo. The size difference there is quite big. And it's, you know, gold, you smash it down, it will literally smash down to just as big as you can get it. I think you could make a hair strand and stretch it for, I think, a mile or two. And so when I look at this one right here, and I already weighed it up, it's exactly 1 troy ounce. It just looks funny. If you look at that versus that, it's just so much bigger. And you look at the side right there, it's not much more thicker in size. So it's funny how you can stretch gold out like that. So this right here is the 2021 version of the 1 ounce gold. Scottsdale cast bar. Pretty cool. A lot smaller than I thought it was going to be. It's about the same size as this 1/10 ounce right here. One of these I got from Brighter Days box from old Mr. Vertical Stacker. The other one I bought off the internet. I don't remember what company I got it from. But yeah, they're about the same size as that right there, but you know, much thicker. Pretty cool. I've been wanting one of these for quite a while. And I wanted one because I can touch it, you know. It is getting scratched up already. I mean, I literally just took it out of the package. And it might have been like that already in the package. I hadn't looked at it that close. So pretty cool there. So I'm trying to get this video out real quick because they're going to be sending me to a fire here at 7 o'clock. It's 2 o'clock in the morning now. And I'm packing up my stuff, getting it all ready to go, or repacking it. I usually stay ready, but I have dipped into my fire bag for clothes over the last couple weeks. And I got those washed up last night. Thank you to my wife for being amazing and taking care of that for me and letting me rest. And I'll be 7 hours away up, and I'll be way up by the Oregon border. And so I'll be way up there fighting a complex fire, which is like stretched out over like a 50-mile radius, and or 100-mile radius. There's like 20 fires up there. So the one thing I know about them complex fires is if you get stuck in one, it could be 10 miles away from the other. That gap can be closed up with a windstorm or whatever very quickly. And that's what happened to the fire that was by my house last year. They were stretched out, you know, 10 miles here, 10 miles there, and they all came together from a big old windstorm all in one night. So everybody had to pull back, and yeah, it ended up being about a 56-mile just one way straight run along the edge of one side of the fire. So you can imagine how many miles it is, and you know, radius, square mile was quite a bit. It took us 5.5 hours just to drive around the whole entire fire. So this fire is actually stretched out about 4 times the size of that. So if that comes together, it's going to be a very dangerous situation. So I got to be, have situational awareness and be prepared for anything and watch the weather and just be ready for it. So I got tools of the trade, which is great. I got to be careful because these got numbers stamped on the side of them, so I don't want you guys calling me. Don't be calling me out there on my sat phone. I got a sat phone. I of course have a radio. Now this radio is just like, cops radio, fire radio, the whole deal. I got me a nice radio. And these are a few $1,000 a pop. So we got good communication out there, and even if I lose communication, I got a sat phone. Got me a nice sat phone just in case. We went through some bad fires last year. Lost one truck, almost lost another. And if he would have had better communication, he probably wouldn't have been stuck in the area where he was at on one guy. And took 3 days and 2 excavators to get that truck out. And the other truck flipped over and the guy almost lost his life. So it's a very dangerous job. So communication is one of the most important things out there. So we got communication. $5 a minute for the sat phone there. And then of course I got my radio, which you never want to leave base camp without having good communications. LCES is lookouts, communication, escape routes, and safety zones. And as long as you got all those in place, you'll be pretty safe. So getting ready to go out and do that. I'm pretty beat up, pretty tired from working all these hours already. So boss wants me to sleep in a tent, but that ain't happening. My back hurts, my neck hurts. I'm already kinked up, so I'm gonna do my best to try to find me like a hunting lodge or a motel room somewhere, because I don't want to be sleeping on the ground. It just beats me up too much. A lot of the guys that sleep in tents on the ground on these fires are like hot shots and stuff, and a lot of them are like 20, 22, 24 years old. And well, I'm not that. I'm not that no more. I'm more than double that, so I'm not I ain't trying to be sleeping on the ground no more. All right, so yep, that's what we got right there. We got ourselves a nice 1 ounce Scottsdale cast bar. Beautiful. Been wanting one for a long time. Pretty cool. Thank you all for coming by. Please hit that bell icon so you get updated on my latest videos. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. The Savage Stacker is over and out.